schools bursting at the seams. The main divisions in Regina and Saskatoon say they're dealing with hundreds more students than they expected in September. So many they could fill 1 or 2 extra schools per division. They say it's largely due to the late enrollments triggered by immigration.
That's such a good news story. Without the funding to support those newcomers as well as those that are currently in our classrooms, can kind of put a bad slant on that good news story in terms of how we're able to function within our classrooms.
They're also dealing with inflation and say they're short millions of dollars. That's why Regina Catholic, Regina Public, and Saskatoon's Greater Catholic School Divisions teamed up and sent a joint letter to the Ministry of Education asking for a mid-year funding adjustment.
Without a funding adjustment, we don't have the capacity to increase our staff in those schools, and it also puts significant pressure on our transportation.
The Saskatchewan Teachers Federation says it means fewer services to help with mental health and language barriers.
So we continue to put teachers and education staff in these impossible situations, and kids are the ones that suffer for it because they're not getting their needs met.
Education Minister Dustin Duncan says he's heard the division's concerns.
The funding formula is pretty complex, and so it's not necessarily a per capita. There's lots that go into it. Number of students is a big part of it, but there's lots of factors that go into that.
The 3 school divisions say they have a meeting set with Duncan next month. Meanwhile, Saskatoon's public school division has not made a formal request. Instead, it put out its own letter this week to parents and caregivers.
We have really felt that our growth and our inflationary costs have been ignored in the funding from the province.
Saskatoon Public warned there will be difficult budget decisions in the coming weeks and encouraged families to contact their MLA. Jessie Anton, CBC News, Regina.